Hey, 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 welcome to Girl Chat Sports.
We're both in remote locations.
We
We're
are
not in
both.
Vegas.
Listen, I'm in Seattle. I'm back home in my old room that I grew up in, and excuse everything everywhere. But if you do notice over here, there's one of my original Chicago Bulls three-peat posters that is still
Oh, nice.
framed. So,
Oh, nice. I like that.
uh, it's listen, it's been a whirlwind. I've driven for 2 days with two dogs, and yeah, so I have no makeup on. I got a hat on. We're doing it OG style today. So I appreciate anyone that's tuning in. We're also early because Mo's got an Aces game to get to. She's
Yes.
also coming in live from her remote
We're
location
live
too.
remote from Nordstrom of Las Vegas fashion show. It is anniversary sale time. So all my peeps out there that
Tell
love
us about
Nordstrom
it. What is
as
it? So
I do.
everybody can shop now or
Well,
no?
no, Icons shop today, but all our card members can shop this weekend. So that's perfect because by Saturday we still have like some great goodies and everything, and they just have to come in and show their card. You guys get 2 weeks of shopping up until the 15th.
Oh,
Or
really?
sorry, 16th, and then it goes public. It goes public on the 15th. So you have between now and the 14th of July to shop.
Okay. Well, let's
Great
get it in.
deals. Great deals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Streaming live. Shout
Listen,
out to my girl Josephine, who's also a member of the Girlchatsports group.
I love
Who
it.
loves her Raiders as much as I do, and I'm in her office today representing Raider Street. So she loves her Raiders. I love the Raiders. So from one Raiderette to another, she's looking out for me.
That's what's up. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that a
Yeah.
lot. Thank
Yeah.
you, Josephine, for sharing and making the show happen early because we weren't sure if we were going to do the show tomorrow or whatever. And you're busy with the sale. I'm don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah, like we're just a busy girls right now. And then there's
I
a game
know.
tonight. That's why I was like,
Yes.
let me make sure I can tap in.
We got a big game. What's up, Arlington? Shout out to In the
Uh,
Zone Network in Arlington. We appreciate you. For anyone that is watching, feel free to share, tune in. Ignore my background today. I usually have a nice setup, but this
mhm.
was done in about 5 minutes. So I appreciate y'all. Anyway, I'm live from Seattle. Mo's live from Nordstrom's. We want to get to you a quick show real quick. Just
Yes,
because
we're gonna go through it.
hey, having weekly content is important, and we know that some of you look out for us. I know I do get messages sometimes when we're either not on or people are wondering, what's going on. So
I
we
know
are
my dad
here.
was like, no show today? No show? I was like, well, it depends on how long I'm at work for, but we could do Thursday. He's like,
Yes.
oh. He was like, well, I was looking
Okay.
forward to the Wednesday. And I was like, yeah,
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah.
I've been I slept until late. Then my brother made me make breakfast for him because he's incapable of doing that, I guess. So he went and got
Yeah.
groceries. I made breakfast, which was like at 2 o'clock. Next thing you know, I'm like, wait, the show's at 5 today. Okay, let's get it together. To start off, though, we wanted to just shout out Chris Isle, who was
Yeah.
a previous guest of ours. He used to have like an art museum inside the Circa Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get to the Circa Hotel later because I have issues with them still. But we had a great birthday last week. I
We did. Your
appreciate
birthday
everybody
turn
that
was
tuned out.
everything. It was
Yes.
spectacular. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
to
your
everybody that came
advice.
out
Great.
and celebrated my birthday.
Yes.
My Julio Rodriguez year, so I'm excited about that. But so Chris used to have his gallery inside the Circa. And if
Right.
you remember, this is Chris here. He also did that awesome Kobe Bryant statue. So all of his art is made from recycled Legos.
Yep.
We all know, even with inflation, Legos have been expensive too. So he has to go find old Legos and recycle them and make them into this great art. He had great art. He had Snoop. He had like dogs, like
Yes.
the guard dogs. He had like the owner of Circa. He had a few other
Right.
things. Well, when he reached out to us recently because he has been working on doing one for Gigi Bryant,
Mm.
and his goal is to donate it to Kobe Bryant's foundation. The only thing is that he had a sponsor that was going to back the project. However, the sponsor and of course crypto and stock markets, everything has fallen since then. So his sponsor has pulled out. He is looking for somebody else out there who is in love with basketball, loves the Bryant family, loves art, to get somebody or a couple people to back this project of his. He needs $5,000 to complete the piece for Gigi Bryant. It would be donated jointly between anyone who has participated, pitched in for this. And this is going to get some major attention. There's going to be a
Absolutely.
national media attention is going to get on this when it gets finished. We all know the love for Kobe and Gigi, and maybe he'd even get it done maybe before Kobe's birthday or before, Gigi, little Mamba's birthday. But if you are interested or know somebody who has that $5,000 that can back this project, who can also jointly donate it to the Kobe Bryant Foundation, we ask that you reach out to Chris on his IG, which is ChrisIhle, Chris Iley. Actually, I should probably type that, but I didn't. Or you can contact him on his phone number, which is 515 area code 291-7212. Again, this is a piece that he's doing for Gigi Bryant. He wants to get it complete. He just needs to get a little more backing to get those Legos purchased to finish. So
What's
anybody
the
out there
number
that's,
again? I'm going to type it in.
yeah, 515-291-7212. I could do this too. Why leave it on there? Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang with us, guys. We're having one of those shows today.
Yeah. So anyway, Mel, did I tell you how great this sale is and how I'm in the trenches? We had like a great opening event for our Icon members. Those are like our loyalty customers at so many levels. Like you're our loyalty customer as well.
Yes.
And you have a shopping day scheduled for this weekend. But what we did for our Icons is they had a DJ this morning. Mind you, it's 8:00 in the morning. So you're coming in with cranking tunes, great hors d'oeuvres, mimosas.
Ooh, how did I miss this event?
Berries. Yes, you could have come through. Berries, all kinds of like Greek yogurt, the avocado toast, all of that. Just a nice spread.
Of course y'all do it when I'm gone.
Yeah.
Dang.
I know. We'll have to make it up for you. Make it up to you.
I would appreciate it. No, but tell people how they can shop with you. Like maybe if they don't come in the store.
It's very easy. I do have an Instagram that everyone can follow called Mo_Styles_you. And I post links on there all the time of some great anniversary merch. And you just shop it. And you can have it set to be picked up in store or shipped to you. Free shipping, all of that good stuff. Or you can text me. I don't want to give my number out on the show, but if you follow,
right.
I'm going to type it in the comments. If you follow Mo_Styles you can always DM me and get in touch with me that way. Serious inquiries only. I don't need any scammers. No Joanne's.
Yes, no, please.
Through, I usually get Joanne's trying to come through.
No Karens, no Joannes.
Yeah.
So it is 5:00. I'm on vacation this week, so I am having my new favorite Angry Orchard Peach Mango. If they like to sponsor us, they'd welcome to. But yeah, so we're excited for Nordstrom's anniversary sale. Although I just feel like the half yearly just ended, to be honest. So
it did, and there's still more clearance pieces. But this half yearly is popping. We've got so much great merchandise. If I could have walked you through the store to show you, like I do have some preview merchandise set. Shout out to BS because he's losing his mind. Everything
Brandon Scott,
Brandon Scott is losing his mind. Every time I go on Mo Styles and post a video of some shoes and stuff, he's just like, "Oh my God, I need to send a team in there." So I was like, "Yeah, come through this weekend." Yes,
I love it.
Thanks for the plug,
so
too, Mel. Appreciate it.
Hey, listen, we want to get you money. We want to make everybody, because this is what we do for fun. This is our hobby. This is not what. Unfortunately, you probably didn't start young enough to get into this kind of, media sports game. But this is what we do fun. This is what we do for laughs. This is what we do for enjoyment and to share with other people. We also still have work to do
we still got
on the back end. So help and support our girl Mo. She's got her style page in the chat. Check her out on Instagram. You can shop with her. What's up to Steve and Rashad? We appreciate. Happy belated birthday to Rashad as well.
Yeah,
he had a great
time.
All my cancers. Listen, I woke up today and there was probably 10 people that I wished happy birthday to. I didn't realize I had this many cancer friends. So it's cancer season, y'all. Let's enjoy it. Let's take advantage of this. It's a great time of the year.
It really is. Can I tell you how dope the cancers are? Now that I know you and I know Rashad and some other friends, you guys are actually really, really good people.
We're good people. You don't want to lose us. People. Like we are good people. We
are. Yeah.
We may have our emotions at times and be hermits at times, but overall, we're
but you guys aren't too, you're not too,
We're not
stop motion.
crazy. We're
No,
not like
not crazy.
Geminis or Scorpios.
Very level-headed, very caring. One thing about y'all very.
And we will care for you no matter what. Even if we hate you, we still care, which is probably the problem.
I love it. No, I love it though.
Yes, Cancer Crew is it, Steve. That's what's up. So for those just joining, I did want to just post it one last time. If anybody is interested in helping our previous guest artist, Chris Ihe, in completing this project that he's doing for the Bryant Foundation, he wants to be able to donate this to Kobe's foundation. You can contact Chris on his IG or his phone number. He's looking for $5,000 to complete the Gigi Bryant sculpture here, made all out of Legos. And that way he can donate to the Kobe's foundation. Of course, you know, it's going to get some crazy media attention. And hopefully Chris will come back on here with us and we'll talk about the piece, etc., when it is finished. But if you have anybody that you know might be interested in backing it and being one of those sponsors to be able to donate it jointly, contact Chris on his IG.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's that. Let's get into some hot topics.
Let's do it.
I had a late birthday present from the Seattle Seahawks today.
I saw that.
Baker's not coming to Seattle, thank you, Lord.
God.
But he is going to Carolina, and he will be going against Sam Darnold again, which he's done previously. There is no set spot for the head QB role, but he will be going to the Carolina Panthers, all for I think it was like a 5th round pick. It's a conditional pick in 2024. So Baker Mayfield is basically going for nothing. They are picking up about $10 million of his salary. But this is interesting. And Panthers play the Browns in week 1. So not only does Russ play the Seahawks with the Broncos in week 1, but the Panthers and the Browns also play week 1. So week 1 could be some interesting things going on. Yeah. What also is funny is that the wide receiver for the Panthers, Robbie Anderson, he had posted a tweet back in April that said he's like, no, I'm Baker Mayfield coming to join the Panthers. Well, today, because people started pulling up receipts.
Right.
Everybody likes to do the receipt check.
Right.
He then had to go back to Twitter and say, oh, well, I don't have an issue with Baker. Just stop trying to stop trying to paint that narrative.
Whatever, sir. You started it with the paintbrush.
It was your words. You started this.
You started with the paintbrush, honey. You painted those walls, honey.
You painted that. You went to the winding canvas. You took a drink. You enjoyed your time. Come on. That was all you. So
all him.
Needless to say, I wish they would. Now, if the Panthers could be on Hard Knocks this season, now that would be good.
That would be really good. Mm-hmm. I would take that. I would totally take that. But I saw the news come off the wire on the Girlchatsports group page, and I was like, okay.
And if you aren't in our Girlchatsports group page on Facebook, you do miss out because we got some good quality content.
We sure
do. Is friendly for all women, men, sexes, races. We support everyone and everybody. So there's no hate in this thing.
It's a very safe space.
We do hate the Cowboys for some of those people, but
that's probably the only one. But it is pretty much a safe space.
It is a safe place for all people to go. Hey, also in other news, so I thought this was cute. I wouldn't say it's a hot topic, but so Ja Morant, he signed his rookie extension.
Right.
Got the 4-year, $226 million that could be worth $226 million. Well, he was out at a restaurant, and this obviously was in the country somewhere because both their twangs was going. And he left a $500 tip to his server, and this was her reaction. It was so cute. Oh.
Did you see it right?
Yeah. Who are you though?
It's Black Jesus.
Who?
Black Jesus.
Now you some kind of professional. You play football, basketball, or something?
Basketball.
What school you went to?
I'm not from here.
You're not? Where you from?
South Carolina.
Okay. Where you going? So you play basketball?
Yeah.
You can go to the NBA?
I'm already in there.
Who you playing for?
The Grizzlies.
Your new favorite team. Your new favorite team, the Grizzlies.
That's the team that boy played, Jari.
That's him.
That's him? You that boy that?
You that boy.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Ja Morant.
You forgot it, right?
She went from asking 21 questions to doing
Right.
a full-on sprint around the table. So listen, he definitely made her day. I mean, I'm sure for her, a $500 tip. I mean, we've heard about the $1,000 tips here and there, but I think $500 is great too. And for him to do that, and obviously she had kind of heard. She's like that jaw some, and that was him. So good for her.
That's how people act in the store when these athletes come in. They're like, "Wait a minute, you're who?" And then they lose their minds. It's all about the picture. Oh, can I get a picture? Can I do this? Do that? That's hilarious.
Too bad y'all can't get tips.
And big up to John Morant being a tip and not a no tipping Pippen.
Listen,
that he tips,
because there's definitely a lot of athletes that do not tip at all.
Yeah,
and expect all the freebies. You know what I mean?
Vegas has a black book for them all day.
Really? Ooh.
Scottie Pippen, no tipping Pippen.
Well, we think we all knew Scottie, but I mean, I would like to we need to get that inside like blacklist of
of which athletes are. Yeah, they got a list. Trust me, they got a list out here.
Oh man. Okay, so another hot topic today, of course, we're still on Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner still being detained. She actually hand wrote a letter to President Biden, which got delivered to the White House this past Monday on July 4th. And in the letter, you can see on the left-hand side here, it has some of the points she made. That the 4th of July is a huge celebration for her family, that's usually when they do some amazing things and have a great time together as family. She said that she's terrified that she might be there forever. No friends, no family, her wife, no Olympic jersey, nothing. And she says that she realizes that they're dealing with a lot right now, but to not forget about her. And I think that's really important because I mean, here's the deal. As much as we want to make this be happening right this very second, there's a ton of things, obviously, the White House has to be dealing with right now, especially with Russia. But this is extremely important. And I think it was made clear, both President Biden and VP Harris joined a call with Brittany's wife, Sherelle, and explained to her that, they have her as a top priority. They want to give her any assistance she needs while they try to get this pursuit of bringing Brittany Griner home. And her trial's set to start again on Thursday. So our prayers for Brittany and her mental health. Yeah,
exactly. And she wrote that in the letter. She included that about her mental health and everything else that goes with it. And I did see on my CNN app that Joe Biden responded by reaching out and calling her wife today to what you said with him and Kamala, VP Harris, talking to her that she is not forgotten and some reassurance, because remember the whole fiasco with her not even being able to call her wife in that whole situation. I mean, it's just been a fiasco ever since. So
and then also the Mercury actually are holding a rally tonight in Phoenix. So if anybody out there is in Phoenix, the Phoenix Mercury, their whole team and organization are joining together because they want to make this more of a big, not that it hasn't been a big deal, but they want to show that they're putting forth extra effort into rallying people and to making it noticeable and to making people out there aware. So that's happening tonight in Phoenix. Steph, hey, the show must go on, right? So
I appreciate you tuning in. I'm telling you. We have to talk.
It's a family, y'all. Like, I love y'all.
You and I don't see each other a lot.
Right.
So not only is this a chance for us to get together and see each other, it's also for our audience because, after the week is up, we're doing our own thing, or the times that we do get to hang out.
And we're doing more.
Very short-lived.
And we're doing more.
And we're just doing other stuff. But at least every week we can check in with each other and make sure we're good. So,
Right.
I had no problem with it. She didn't have any problem with me coming from work. I was like, well, at least I'm going to be doing it.
Listen, we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done no matter what, because we got things to do.
For what Josephine has popping over here in this office, the work setup works.
Right. This might be a new location for you. Like, hey, Josephine, I'm going to have to start working on Wednesdays. How's that?
Yeah, she got a dope. I don't know about that one.
The lighting is great. I mean, you look wonderful.
And everything. Like, I'm going to have to invest, like, for real. Like, my ring light is nothing compared to this. It's nothing but out of glitter. Yeah.
You're looking great. You're looking
looking fabulous. To say no makeup, you're flawless.
No makeup. I got a hat on. I mean,
hey, I say, listen, you look flawless to me.
It's the humidity. You know, Seattle, it was raining a little bit yesterday. It's beautiful to cool down, first of all. I'm not in 100-degree weather no more. It's like 70 tops, 72.
That's great.
But it's humid. So like I'm literally just dewy, naturally dewy while
But
here.
it's a good dew. It's not like, it's fresh face. Like, how you just clean your face and you get all that.
Right.
It's like your fresh face and relax. That's what it looks like.
Yes. So there is a Jugadores Locos this week, of course.
Oh, boy.
Listen, what's crazy is I didn't know much about I did not know much about Miles Bridges when this story went up. Okay. So
Right.
last week he plays for the Charlotte Hornets. He was drafted by them in 2018, played for Michigan State. He got arrested last week in LA on felony DV. I won't even show the pictures of his wife is the one he beat up. She had posted pictures of her face and body on Instagram 2 days after, just saying, listen, I don't have to be on here to do this. I'm not trying to make it worse, but you people need to understand what this man did to me so that he can pay for those. He thinks that he can just get off easy. The kids were also present. They have children together who were home during the DV incident.
Wow.
She has a fractured nasal bone, a rib contusion, multiple bruises, and a neck muscle strain. Okay. So she was badly beat up. Her face and everything just looked horrible. And I felt so bad. What I also didn't realize that he was up to be a restricted free agent this offseason. So he could have got his money. And now look at you.
He needs help. He needs some serious, serious help.
I just don't get men that beat women. Like I just, there's 1,000 other things we could be doing.
I wonder if he comes from an abusive household. Sometimes they say it's a cycle of abuse. You see it from parents and it sets a tone.
As we see during P Valley and Girl's boyfriend. Woo! The whole thing. Listen, here, I don't want to get off Hooters, but if that guy, Miles, he needs to get the case thrown at him. I hope he gets the full consequence of the law.
I agree.
But P Valley, for all those haters that were mad at season 4 because it got a little too LGBTQ.
Season 2. What were you guys doing in season 1? That was the same thing.
Well, I think because, we saw a little more action than we usually might. I just thought it was a great episode, but they went from going hardcore pride, I would say, during that episode to season 5. They came with history, and you see DV and you see the real life impact of people, whether they come from money or not. And it was a completely different episode.
Yeah.
I was just shocked.
Could be any of us with that being,
So if you didn't like episode 4 in P Valley, I suggest you go back to at least watch episode 5 because it was really well done. And I don't know if they're taking turns at who produces or directs each episode, but it definitely went a whole other way, in a whole other direction.
Yeah. So. Episode 4 was fire to me too.
But it was definitely fire. But listen, the community out there.
But
people
it's
on
a
Facebook
double standard. You're not bad at the woman scene, but the men scene is a whole big.
Of course, that's always the issue. It's always
equally graphic.
Because women are more softer and it's more this.
Whatever.
Nah, man. Get on with all that.
Action.
It's okay.
We
know all those people. We know all you that are out there that feel that way. And we know. We see you.
It's the same action. Same action.
It's so ridiculous.
It was a bit more. Yeah, you can see a little bit more into detail, but it's the same thing as that last season, I guess. To me,
listen, all I say is shout out to my girl Lindsay. We had to rewind a couple parts because we needed to watch again. We were like, wait a minute, whoa, what did we? Hello, but yeah, I'm fully into P Valley. So
yeah, me too. It's great.
Speaking of our valley here, Las Vegas sports, the Aces, they got a game tonight against Liberty. Yep. You're going. Yep. I'm excited to see. Hopefully I'm able to catch it here. I think I saw the WBA pass, so maybe I can get that on my Fire Stick here.
Is it not on ESPN or Amazon or anything tonight?
Is it? I'm gonna double check right now. We're on. Wait, the 6th. Oh, it's on CBS Sports Network. So I should be able to watch it. Perfect. Okay, good.
Okay, perfect.
The Aces are now second in the league. They're tied with the Sky, but in second. We lost, I think, our worst loss of the season on
the Lynx.
To Lynx. We had a doubleheader against the Lynx because we stayed in Minnesota, so we won the first one barely. The second one, listen, Aerial Powers came out and had like a 32-point career high night. Sylvia was out there blocking shots like by like Dikembe Mutombo on Monday. It
Wow.
was insane.
Wow.
So we play a Liberty team this tonight, which is in the bottom 4 of the league, and hopefully this will get us a win to boost morale, to be at home. We have no injuries, which is great. The team is full force, but we've come to a part now where it's almost All-Star break, because All-Star game is on the 10th. So this coming week is our last game before the break.
Right.
We've come to a point where teams are getting healthy, like the Sparks. They were doing crappy. The Sparks have started to turn it around. The dream of what I think like 4 or 5 of their last like 7 or 8 games, they're back into the playoff picture. We're seeing a lot of teams that had injuries making moves. The Dream beat the Storm. I think it was like on Saturday or something. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. And
so
not for nothing tonight, the Lynx beat the Sky tonight. So we need to have that win tonight. 81-78. So the Lynx beat the Sky tonight. So if we win tonight, I think
that's great. Well, because it's going to help our Commissioner Cup and where the Commissioner Cup plays.
Absolutely.
Because after losing on Monday, we were tied with the Sky. Right. And there was like 3 tiebreaker ways on figuring out where the game's going to get played. Because it is just the Sky and the Aces. It's just going to be on where the game gets played.
Yeah.
We want it in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we do. We need it in Las Vegas. And shout out to the fans that are now showing up.
Yes, out of town.
Out of town.
Hello?
People. Yeah, let's go. $10 tickets, y'all. And the seats aren't bad for the $10 tickets. Like
Michelob Ultra is a very nice arena.
It is.
Every seat's a great seat.
Yeah.
You didn't hear it from me, but if you bought a $10 ticket and somehow moseyed your way down,
hey,
it happens.
Oopsies, I forgot which.
And tonight,
I grabbed my ticket. I can just
shout out to Natalie, because I'm about to text her back, because Saturday night or tonight's giveaway is the military camo Aces logo t-shirt.
So you can get one. See if you can get one from.
I already gave her $10 to buy a ticket. I said, I don't care who you bring. I just want the t-shirt.
Right. I heard that.
Yes.
That was smart.
Listen, because I'm a camo freak, but that shirt looked great. It's Military Appreciation Night tonight. The Aces, I think they also have some other stuff in store. I know on the Instagram, you guys should check out the Aces Instagram. They're going to be selling apparel too, like sweatsuits with the Aces logos, a cool little hoodie that has the red, gold, and black stripes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you get the military ones online if you don't go to the game?
I think it's just a giveaway. I think there's a camo hat you can buy tonight, but the t-shirt is just for giveaway. So if you want to go, I love my hats too. The hats could be cool. Yeah. Having a camo Aces hat would be nice. So yeah, that's going down tonight. You show up to the house, you guys. It's a Wednesday. Get down there. You don't got to sit at home watch us now, because we'll be done. So get to the game.
We're trying
to help everybody out. We're trying to help everybody out.
Y'all
Exactly. I watched the UFC 276 this past Saturday. It was here in Vegas, T-Mobile. We talked to Sportsnista last weekend. Shout out to her and her brand new sparkly red dress that she was wearing. One thing I noticed, this is the MMA, which isn't just boxing, right? But there was no takedowns in all of the main card fights.
What?
None. Not one. No grappling, no wrestling. I'm looking, that's part of it. You want to someone get on top of it or pounding it away? No, there was none. It was all kicking and punches.
Wow.
All the main card fights.
That's crazy.
So I was a little disappointed, but it must be something weird in sports happening now too, because the Aviators, they're not playing right now. They're playing out away from home. They're not back until the 12th of July. So they'll be back in Las Vegas at the ballpark on the 12th of July. They are still number 1 in the Pacific Coast League West. They are like 4 games above the number 2 person. And they do have like a really cool trucker hat coming for a freebie next Friday. They also have the $2 beer night next Thursday. So look out for that, as well as our lights. The lights played on the 2nd and they lost, unfortunately, but they're not playing a game until the 17th, and they're not even home until the 27th.
Wow.
It must be just like a summer break for everybody.
Yeah, maybe. And we missed out on the lights for 4th of July weekend, but I know they had, a thing, and then the Aviators had fireworks too, a fireworks.
I could hear the Aviators fireworks from my house both nights.
I bet.
At first I was like, are my neighbors really tripping? Because usually my neighbors don't be going all out before 4th of July. Luckily, we left before the fireworks happened, but I could hear the ones from the game. Was like, oh, wow, they're really loud. They're really going at it. Okay,
They doing it.
Right.
Wow.
Right. So in some NBA news, that's not it.
Not that Hugo Doris.
Not that one.
No,
this one.
this Rudy Gobert.
Rudy
Gobert. What you got on there, Rudy?
He's a new Timberwolves. He's going to be joining Cat. Cat just signed his super max extension for 4 years. Cat no longer has to become the center for the team and can do some ball handling because Rudy Gobert is on his way. Listen, the Jazz literally cleaned. I don't even know. Minnesota's going to be looking for subs pretty soon because the way they gave away half their roster, they gave away Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverley, Walker Kessler, a few other guys, as well as 4 first-round picks. 23, 25, 27, and 29.
Insane.
There was a report today about Donovan Mitchell because he was asking management, like, what are we doing? And they're like, this is what we have to do for the next process. So, hey, do what you got to do. That Minnesota team might be kind of fired. I mean, I don't know if Rudy Gobert necessarily deserves all that. Like, we're talking 4 or 5 players and first-round draft picks?
Yeah. I don't know. That's a lot, and that's a big bargaining chip. And I'm sick of these old heads they're giving away a lot of young Tito's for the prospects of the other side type players. Not to say Rudy's like on the other side, but he's kind of close to it. But it's another big that helps him out. But I don't know if I get rid of all my young ones like that. I don't know.
That's tough.
I'm looking at what KD gives if he goes to Miami, if he goes to
Can we just talk for a second?
Yeah.
Patrick Beverley in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah, I can't imagine it. He's not going to stay long.
That's going to be a Hugo Doris Locos pretty soon.
It is going to be
I'll just put it that way.
It's going to be a Hugo Doris Locos with him and a fan.
Yeah. Listen, he already had issues playing in Utah, let alone him living and playing for the Jazz. That's going to be...
Right.
Again, like to see if he stays would be interesting, but hey, but NBA free agency is really going crazy. I mean, we had the Bradley Beal just signed, and so he's staying with the Wizards. I know a lot of people out there want them to come to his team.
Yeah,
Zion,
one of them.
Zion signed his 5-year rookie max. We haven't seen him in like 2 years.
He better play.
He had the whole YMCA youth kids out there, happy it was his birthday.
I need to see him play.
Ain't nobody, listen, we don't care until you play, bro.
Yes.
Like, come on.
Because it's already making me nervous when he lands on his feet anyway from these alleged dunks and whatnot. I
hope he's working with their for real trainer this time. Like, you're getting $231 million possibly with incentives, and yet De'Arica Hamby signs for $126,000.
I know.
And has played and got 6 Women of the Year. But I know. Yeah. It just, some of these numbers be like, wait, what? And I get it. 2 different leagues, revenue. Okay.
Yeah, but
it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Devin Booker staying with the Suns. Yeah. Nicole.
He and Kylie broke up, or Kendall, I think.
Well, as they should. He'll probably win a championship now. You know the Jenner curse, the Kardashian curse. I mean, come on, really?
Chris.
I mean, come on, really? Yeah. Devin gonna win a championship now. Watch. But
yeah, allegedly they're not together, so we'll see.
Listen, the Joker made history getting the highest paid NBA contract. 5 years, $264 million supermax.
Wow. Go ahead, Joker.
I mean, make that much. Dang, he broke. And of all the people you thought was going to make history and break, it's Joker. He deserves it, though. Now, that's the one person I could see giving 4 players and getting 4 first-round picks for.
MVP?
It's so crazy.
I'm just saying.
It's so crazy. I also want to show a quick little video and I want to show one for men and women because, NBA, I know you're my gamer, so I wanted to bring it to your gaming attention. The NBA 2K23 has an NBA and a WNBA edition. So for the NBA edition, of course, I had to show off this one. My guy MJ.
He
Got
had
him.
those threes on. I can't be mad at them threes though.
Yes. They gave him a full head of hair inside the game too.
I like
he
it.
bringing it back. He bringing it
I
back.
like
He
it. I
bringing
like
back.
it. It's a good dedication. You can never forget about MJ. Let's not forget about him. These young Tito's be wanting us to forget about him, but we ain't gonna forget. We're never gonna let that happen.
You can't.
Never.
You can't. Because they can shoot threes these days, but they ain't dunking like MJ was.
No, and
MJ was dunking
flying,
and shooting threes
they're
and
not
posting
taking
up
flights.
and whatever else he could. So
yeah, they're not taking flights.
not to be outdone, they made the WNBA episode, but also made a small trailer for them as well.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
22 years ago, a friendship was formed, grounded in competition, and founded on the pursuit of greatness. 7 combined championships, 23 all-star appearances, 10 gold medals. The two of them became legendary. I bet you never ever heard it like this flow. A couple of teammates turned competitors. I bet you never ever heard it like this flow. It's a friendship over 2 decades long. See, I'm a maniac who ain't spraying gas. I'm just sure their game might be different, but the pursuit of greatness is something they share. 2 different legends, one answer. NBA 2K23.
Pretty dope. I'm excited about that.
I like it. And good watch Sue Bird, who's retiring at the end of the season. So
listen,
why not? You've got 2 legends there, and
right. Well, and speaking of Diana Taurasi, so I had seen Skylar Diggins trending on a few days ago, and I kind of ignored it. And when I was going to look at topics today, I'm like, what was happening with Skylar Diggins? So apparently, our previous assistant coach, Vanessa Nygaard, who's currently the head coach for the Mercury, it's her first year. She, in an interview, said that Diana Taurasi should have made the All-Star team, which, in fact, I believe she also should have. That there would be no All-Stars team without Diana Taurasi there.
Okay.
And apparently, Skylar took that as a shot to her because she made the team. I think we all are wondering why she's on it because I think Chelsea Gray, Diana Taurasi, there's plenty of her guards out there. Though. She took it personal, retweeted the video that Vanessa had done an interview with and had a clown face. Called her, listen, you interpret it the way you want, but apparently since that transpired, the Mercury have been hinting or looking into a possible trade being sought from the Mercury.
I guess so.
Well, we already had the issue with her and Diana going at it earlier in the season when we were there at the game. And now you've got this on top of it. Like, what's really going on, girlfriend? Like, I don't.
So that means they've really been hating on each other, or she's been hating on her this whole time.
Well, and plus you've got all the turmoil of like the BG. You've got Tina Charles leaving. I mean, I just feel bad for Vanessa having gotten into this, not to say it's her issue, but she's having to deal with a lot as a new head coach, a first-time head coach. Is their first year. All these things happen with your team, and it's like you would think you would get some kind of assistance or help from the teammates and just making it work. But bless you.
Of course, thank you.
So that was interesting. The All-Star teams have been officially made, even though there were a couple post-pick trades, which was interesting. So this happened on Sunday. Asia Wilson had originally picked Sue Bird, but Brianna wanted to trade for her because she wanted all of her Storm team to be together, Jewel Lloyd, herself, and Sue Bird. So she swapped out for, I think it was Sylvia Foles. So Sylvia Foles is now with Team Wilson, and Team Stewart will have Sue Bird, of course. So they swapped their retiring co-captains, I guess. And then there was one other trade later down, but it was interesting because there was some tweeting going on between with Asia and De'Erica, because now I think De'Erica, I don't know, Jackie Young was the first pick from Team Stewart.
Right.
And Candace Parker was for Wilson. So Jackie is the only ace that's not playing. Team Wilson obviously has De'Erica Hamby and Kelsey Plum. So this happens on the 10th. It's going down. Here's the deal for all my Pacific Northwest people or my West Coast people. It's happening at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. 1 o'clock Eastern time, 10 a.m. for us West Coasters. So if you want to watch the All-Star game, get up and get at it early, because on Sunday at 10 a.m. is when the All-Star game is taking place. So
Yeah, and I'm just wondering whose people are gonna. We're gonna have to do a poll of whose team people are picking.
Yeah.
Looking at
Yeah.
this lineup, I was like, Team Stewart looks pretty nice.
Team Stewart looks nice,
But Team
although
Wilson got that juggernaut. They got
listen,
the Scrappy, Kelsey Plum. They got Candace. So they got some people on there, man.
and the
Yeah,
way Sylvia was playing
Howard.
last week, playing on Monday, I mean, she looked phenomenal. You got Candace Parker.
Yeah.
I think Stewart might pull away with the lead, but I think in the end, Wilson's gonna wrap that up.
Yeah, and then Sabrina Ionescu's on there too.
Right? And Vandersloot. I mean,
yeah, Courtney Vandersloot's a piece. Yeah.
Yeah. And then congrats to the Sparks. They became the first team in WNBA history to win 500 all-time wins. So it's the first for the WNBA. So they win, and that's great. Other than that, I don't got a whole lot. I do have some sneaker drops to share with everybody before we log off.
Oh,
of course, we got to. What?
Yes, we do. One more thing. Summer League starts tomorrow. So NBA Summer League, let's get into it.
Here in Las Vegas.
We got to run. So we're going to see some of our favorites that got drafted in this past couple weeks NBA draft.
Did you see Chet Holmgren go at it though?
Yeah.
This guy made a new summer league record. He got 6 blocks and 4 3-pointers. He had 23 points. This guy, he's in Gonzaga, so I consider that like a Washington home as well.
You can claim it.
But and then of course it is just summer league. We get it, but nobody has gone off like this in summer league before. No rookies, nothing. So you know, yeah.
So I'm curious to see Sharif O'Neal, Scottie Pippen Jr. on our side, and then a couple of the other little draft picks too.
Yeah. I hopefully will be able to get back home and catch a couple games. I mean, maybe I just end up seeing I wanted to go to a Bulls one, but I'm not going to make it back in time, I don't think. So,
well, look at the schedule because again, it starts tomorrow. Then you've got Sunday games and all of that too.
So and I also had one other thing for Andre because I know Andre's a big tennis person.
Oh yeah, we're now. Tell him.
So if you look on the right here, so there was a Seahawks fan. We don't know his name. U.S. Open Tennis had made this post, and the Seahawks fan said that tennis is not a sport. Oh. And U.S. Open came back with not a sport, says a person about to watch 17 games of Drew Lock at quarterback. So listen, DK Metcalf had to get into it because the Seahawks fan kept going back with the U.S. Open official Twitter account. DK Metcalf had to get in there and say, all right, chill, we get the point, U.S. Open. And then on Monday, Drew Lock tweets, happy 4th to all, but especially the intern at U.S. Open.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
That was so golden.
It was golden. I like that.
Yeah, it was good. Look at that. I know. It's hilarious. It was so funny. So funny.
So all right. I'm telling you, always bringing the shade.
Listen, and for them to have that time is just
they did. And Drew definitely had time today for it. He really did
all the time. So that was hilarious. I know.
Yeah.
So let's see for sneaker drops. We've got the Air Jordan 2 lows and regulars. They're with Nina Chanel Abney. So the lows are the white Malachite, I think it is. And the other ones are the white and gem red. These are coming out on the 8th, which is on Friday. Those will come out. You've got, of course, again, like the Lisa Leslie Dunk lows.
I want those. I got my notifications.
These will be out on the 9th.
Yeah, let's go.
And then we've got the Nike Dunks Be True, aka Miami Dolphins. These will be out. These will be out on the 12th. You've got for all those new Bronco fans out there, that the Nike Dunk High, the Denver Broncos. These are also out on the 12th.
Sarah gonna wear those.
Yeah. And then you've got the Cortez. Oh, I'm sorry. The Cortezes are Be Trues. The Dunk lows. Be Trues, yeah. These are the Be Trues.
Those are the Pride ones, yeah.
Yep, they're pretty cool. I like those. And then, of course, for all those panda people out there, you've got the Black Pandas coming out. The Black Pandas will be out on the 12th. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
Boy, about time. Did you see the Bleacher Report where the guy was showing everybody had pandas on it?
Yeah, in New York.
In New York, everywhere you go. And now it's like a thing.
Mhm.
Shout out to my girl Dia downstairs at Service Bar who wore her pandas today. I said, yeah, panda.
I'm wearing mine later, so
Yeah,
check me
yeah,
out.
pandemonium. That's why I said the reverse ones come out. I'm with the reverse. Let me not see.
Yeah,
those
they're
until you
hot. They're
have
hot.
feet. Yeah, I'll take
All
those.
right, y'all.
Let me do my
It's
Raider
been
shoe.
real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Mo, make sure you follow Mo Styles, her style page. Go shop with her at Nordstrom's, if not in
Appreciate
person. Definitely go and shop with her online. Make a style board. Make some purchases. I still got to make myself some time.
Yes,
to do
add
that as
everything
well.
you want to your wish list, and you can share it to me, and then I'll
Exactly.
Get back
I can
to you.
hear my dogs at the door, so I know it's time to wrap it up. They're like, okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, right.
So,
Thanks for
anyways,
everybody
we
tuning in.
appreciate everybody. We'll definitely be back again next week. We appreciate you. Make sure if you're just catching the end of it, you feel free to watch the replay and share with some friends and check us out. And we'll see you again.
All
All
right.
right. Bye.
All right. We out.